We've watched these guys for 6 years and their commitment to each other, and I'm just absolutely blown away by both of them. Just remarkable individuals with morals and ethics that they let nothing interfere with those two things.
Definitely that one right there.
I didn't lose a son, I gained a daughter.
Amen.
Amen. And if anybody knows me, it's been nothing but males in the house, so I'm very appreciative of that one. Most mothers pray for their children that they grow up healthy, that they get everything in life that they want, their wishes come true. I prayed for a long time for my son to be incredibly happy and to find the love of his life. And he did.
We know that it's not the stars that put in alignment, but that was God's will. And the first time we saw Matt, when they started going to Cape Christian together, he had a headband on, and I was thinking, get away from my daughter. Strong-willed, went out, got what she wanted, and she set her sights on Matt, and she got what she wanted.
This love is a passionate love, and it's one people look for their whole entire lives. I'm so happy that you're finally here.
Today you have committed yourselves to each other and before God and these witnesses, and you have given and received rings as reminders of these vows. And therefore I now pronounce that you are a husband and wife together, and may God bless your marriage.
gonna start first with the easy one, okay? My brother Matt, I mean, since we were young, just beat the living snot out of each other. There's no lying there. I can't stress the truth. I mean, we beat the snot out of each other. I'm not lying to you right now. But in the past 5 years, have just developed such a great relationship, and I can't do that.
Come on, soldier.
I know, I'm supposed to be tough, right? Just learned what a great and admirable young man this is.
Amen.
Just a great man.
It's okay.
Fuck up.
Come on, baby.
It's a young man that is so well-founded in his relationship with God that he just stood solid the whole time.
Yeah.
And here I am as a 24-year-old, and I look up to this young man. It's just an absolute motivation for me to press on. There have been many times I just text him and say, hey, dude, I was going through something rough today, and I thought of you and just pushed through it. I've been in tough spots, tough times, and I just pushed through it for my brother. That was the easy one, okay? I know, it didn't seem like it, right? So I'm going to start this next one off with a good story.
Hey!
Okay? She is absolutely, I'm just going to tell you, is going to chew me out after this for telling the story. But I absolutely have to because it's my nature. This is what I do. Okay? So, the story starts out, we're in Texas, okay? I think it's 2010, something like that, right before I joined the Army. So we're all vacationing in Texas. It's great, great time. So we go to lay down one night. It's bedtime. It's pretty late. We're all going to sleep. We're all laying out in the living room in my parents' house in Texas, watching TV, whatever. Maddie falls asleep on the couch. It's cool. Maddie's got a bedroom there. I don't. So I go in there to lay down. I go to sleep. Okay? And in comes Emily. She comes up to me like this and starts rubbing my back and says, do you want the ceiling fan on? I said, I mean, she's being awfully nice, but yeah, please turn the ceiling fan on. That'll be lovely. Right? Is continuing to rub my back and just saying, okay, you want me to rub? Yeah, sure, rub my back. That'd be awesome. Right? Cool. Sissy's coming in the clutch right now. Then all of a sudden she goes, okay, now give me a kiss. I'm like, what are you doing? And I just looked at her with this face and tried to pull away. But I swear to God, she didn't kiss me right on the corner of the lips, pressing, trying so hard. So after that, she pushes for it and just kisses me right on the corner of the lips. And I was like, what is she doing? She walks out of the room furious. I said, I don't understand what is going on here right now. So I sat there for a second, and I put it all together. Okay, I'm laying in Matt's bed, and we kind of look alike. Oh, God. So I put it together. Okay, I'll give her that. The lights were off. Lights were turned off. Okay? So then I go out into the living room, just look at her and say, hey, moron, wrong brother. But I say all that just to give you an understanding of just what that relationship has been like.
Yes.
Since day one, that's been my blood right there. There's no other person outside of my own blood that treats me the way that she does. I mean, she has gone through lengths, jumped through hula hoops to do anything she can do for me. Anything. Anything I needed, she was there. Anything I needed, Emily was there to answer the call, okay? When I was deployed, when I was overseas, anything I needed. If I called her and said, hey, Em, I'm lost right now, okay, I'm struggling. Emily was there. Emily would stay on the phone with me as long as she needed to. She's always been there. Anything I ever needed, she was there. And that's what I told her every day. I said, sis, and that's what I called her. I've called her ever since I know her. That's my sissy right there. And I said, sis, you don't have to do this. You realize you don't have to do this, right? And she's like, yeah, but brother, I have to. That's just what she's called me since day one. And so, and that's what everybody asked me, oh my gosh, like, how's this day going to be for you? It's so crazy. But this is the thing, is like, as far as this goes, her being my sister, that's been like that since day one. I mean, since day one, that's been my sister. And she has dropped everything for me. Anything I've ever asked her to do, she's done for me. She could not be a more perfect addition to this family.
Amen.
There's nobody I can think of. There is nobody that I could think of that is just a more perfect addition to this family. But and then we go on to what she's done for Matthew. Okay, that's, I mean, and needless to say, like, I already told you how I feel about my brother. I mean, that's it. That's my world right there. So it took a perfect young lady to come into his life to just absolutely be that thing, that wife next to him. And she was it. She was absolutely it. We could not find anything better than that.
That's right.
So in closing, it's a beautiful couple. Okay, a beautiful couple. And just speaking for my side of the family, we are more than welcome you to our side of the family. And we could not ask for somebody more perfect to be at his side.